Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So today we are going to be doing an update on repairshopr and label printers. So when you check repairshoppr's website, they recommend the Dymo Label Writer 450, which as I mentioned is no longer made. Now what they make is the Dymo Label Writer 550, which has what we call paper DRM. This means that you must get your paper from Dymo. If you do not buy your paper from Dymo, it will not work. This is not some sort of crazy conspiracy. This is not a fiction futuristic novel. This is just the state of consumer electronics in 2022. So obviously, this is not an ideal situation. I use my Zebra here as my shipping label printer, and it is pretty good, but it has been driving me nuts trying to get other size labels to work with it, and also I need this for printing my shipping labels, which are A, these aren't really sized well for a laptop, and B, the shipping labels, while they're great, they tend to stick to MacBooks and not come off the same way that the 3252 labels that I get do. They easily pull right off of a MacBook, so I like using them. So when I got this, I was fighting with it for a little bit. Like most of you are going to fight with a printer when you try to use it with Windows. So I'd like to go over some of the things that you should do when you get this printer. The first things first with the Rollo is that it's going to suggest that you install an application onto your phone, and it's going to ask for your email, it's going to ask for your phone number. You don't need to do any of that shit. The application that you install is in my opinion, functionally worthless, because even after you use that application to get the printer online and to select your media, it's not going to work. It's actually not going to print based according to what you put over here. Just ignore this stupid shit. You don't actually have to set this up. It's going to be a total effing waste of your time, and it's just going to make you rage when you give your email and your phone number to a device in order to get the printer to work. So screw all that. Now, I downloaded the driver from the website, but after I downloaded the driver from the website, I was not able to go to my paper source over here and go to advanced and then click the size of paper that was according to my Dymo 3252 labels that I suggest for phones and laptops. So what you guys all pointed out is that even though I had installed the driver from the website, it was still using the driver, the generic Microsoft IPP driver. So what you do is once you go to your settings in Windows, you go to your printer properties, even if you install the Rollo driver, it's still probably going to be using the Microsoft one. So what you do is you go over there, printer properties, you go over to the advanced tab, and then you scroll down to the Rollo printer driver, and then it will start working like a printer. Now after that, you're not done yet. You have to go to preferences and you have to choose your paper. So you go to paper quality and then you go advanced. Now your paper is not going to be in this list because that would make life easy, and this is a label printer and that doesn't exist in America. So what you need to do is you need to go to stock, actually you go to settings, and then you're going to add your own paper. So I added for the Dymo 3252 laptop labels, I added one 28 with 88 height. Then you hit save and you add it over here. Now this is not the screen where you select the paper. This is just your ability to add new paper. Then you go to paper quality, you go to advanced, and then you can select my custom paper 2888, and then it will work with laptop labels. But wait, you're not out of the woods yet, because after you set this up with repairshoppr's printing software, when you go to print a label, again, this is not meant to be easy. This is made to destroy your soul. You're going to go to print a ticket label, and it will come out looking like this. And at this point, again, you may be a couple of hours in at this point, and you're probably ready to table flip. You're probably going to take this thing and want to throw it off a roof, but don't do that just yet. Don't throw it off the roof. That's a waste of $200 to $300. You're going to go over here in Auto Printer and click Rotate, and once you click Rotate, now when you print a ticket label, it will come out looking like this. So in my opinion, this is a fine, lovely device. You can buy the wireless one for $300, which in my opinion is, who the fuck needs a wireless one? They make a wired one, which I'm going to actually buy a second one of these so I can have one for label printer, shipping label printer. This thing has been in my stores probably almost 10 years, and it is finally, I've cleaned the heads and everything on it as nicely as I can. It just doesn't print the way it used to. I've tried, it's time for something else. I'll probably put this away and just have it as a spare in case everything else breaks. But I'm afraid of this not scanning barcodes for USPS at some point because right now when I print QR codes out on this, they don't actually come out properly. So anyway, this thing over here, the one thing about it that kind of drives me nuts is, I don't even know if I can, can you come here to hold the camera for a sec? I got you. All right, I'm going to show you. So this is, in a Zebra, essentially this, so you put the labels in over here, right? And then you close it. It's a nice little form factor for this printer. The standard, go fucking figure, it's because I'm doing it on video, you motherfucker. It knew I was doing a video. Anyway, piece of fucking shit. Anyway, This is actually a good printer. It's just doing that because doing a video. This is a standard form factor for a printer. Okay, can you hold this? This is the Rollo. This is where it gets weird. So this is fucking confusing. So you have the printer itself over here, right? And then you have the labels, which are in this thing that goes behind the printer, which is going to get tangled around the cables because, again, I don't know why you would make the holder like this. So this is highly annoying, but yeah, let me just get rid of those labels so that, here we go. Yeah. Come on. Finish. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I printed out my labels. Now, this is not built into the printer. This is some external structure over here that's open to the environment, but more importantly, look at the amount of space this takes up. So this is the Zebra right over here, the Zebra GC420. We're going to put that up here. It takes up this much space. Look at how much space this thing takes up. Damn near twice the size of this thing. But it's not even attached in one piece. But the part that makes it particularly funny, like look, it's actually going to fall off of here. And the wires over here are on the back, not on the side. So this thing, like when you're trying to figure out how to align it, it's going to wind up bumping into these wires back over here. So I came up with this dirty hack, which is I do this, I wrap this shit around here, and then I put the printer on top, which is totally not janky, totally not going to fall down and cause Patrick to curse me out when he comes back from his vacation. Hit the button, bada bing, and we put this on here. Now, it shakes a little bit, but wait, we have a fix for that. We have packing tape over here. We're going to do something like this. There we go. Got this side over here. Bada bing. Now wait, there's one more. And now the printer is stable, and you don't have any paper DRM, and you only paid $200. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. Fuck you, Dymo, for your paper DRM.